So this happened to me in 2009. I was 22 at the time, but very short and often mistaken for a young teen. I had just had a driving lesson, and while normally my instructor would drop me off in front of my home at the end of our lessons, that day we had somewhere to be straight after and drop me off nearby a bus stop. My apartment block was about 500 meters away, at the end of the long stretch of a quiet road. It was an area that was being built up at the time, so there were a couple of abandoned old houses to the left and the right, and my apartment block at the very end, and that's it. It's rare to see cars there that weren't just going straight to the apartment block, because there was just nothing there, except for a clinic a couple of streets away. So you could occasionally get someone who was lost, looking for directions. So it's around 8 p.m. and it's just dark outside. The street is barely lit up, but it only takes a few minutes to get from the bus stop to my house, so I don't think anything of it until a car drives past me, but then starts backing up until it's driving slowly beside me. The woman is driving and the man is in the passenger seat. I sort of slow down, thinking that they're going to ask me for directions to the clinic. The woman asks, "Do you live here?" So now I'm thinking they definitely want directions and stop and say, "Yeah, I do." But then she says, "We're the police and we're going to take you home." Mind you, this is a totally normal vehicle. These people aren't in uniform or look any way official. So literally, I'm stunned, and all I can say is something like, "Come on, man, you're lying." Immediately, I'm thinking, these people think I'm only like 10 and they're trying to kidnap me. The woman is starting to get agitated and keeps repeating, "You have to respect the police. Get in the car and we'll take you home." I am so shocked. I'm like, how dare you? I'm partly offended that they think I'm that dumb. At this point, the car is stopped and I see the woman moving to open the door. So I burst into the fastest sprint of my life while fumbling with my phone to call my mom, screaming before I even got to the block. I'm yelling for her to buzz me in. I'm in danger. My dad went out to look for them immediately after, but the car was nowhere in the area. I informed the police, but nothing ever came of it. I've always been super creeped out by this story and often find myself wondering what their intentions were. I'm glad that they never got me, and I'm glad that I made it home.